I was once told that where you're born determines the story you're going to tell. That zip codes and shadows on cracked sidewalks are the objects to define your destiny. Born from battered books, broken streetlights, and borrowed dreams, they say that empty pockets and the block you're born on builds the borders of your future. But we know better than that. We know that even in dark, black folds make light. We know that even in chains, we break limits. And we know that even when we're given nothing, we've been building everything. And we've been doing that from scratch since the very beginning. So when we talk scholarships, we're not just talking struggle. We're talking survival turned to success. We're talking funds flipped to freedom and cash carved into courage. We, as a people, have proven that you will not be defined by your debt nor doubt. And when we talk about leadership development, we're really talking about drum beats that generate a generational call and response with ancestral rhythm that rolls through worlds, echoing across time, that trains leaders to step out of shadows and into spotlights. Because we know better than anyone that impact is the ultimate ignition. That single spark spreading into flames, stirring crowds of thousands and providing a chance for others to call for change. We've turned internships into intersections and avenues into access, with pathways to professions that once slammed the doors in our faces. We, as Black students, scholars, and spirits, have turned every no into a network and every can't into a career and every closed door into an open corridor brimming with opportunity. So when we speak of high-profile places, we walk with Black brilliance ablaze, with confidence created from creativity, grit grown from generations, and talent taught through traditions. I don't think people realize the thing with HBCUs is that they've been harnessing hope for hundreds and hundreds of years, from molding minds in medicine and building bridges in business and engineering excellence, painting futures in art, law, tech, and education. These classrooms crowded with courage as campuses buzz with Black genius, refusing to be boxed by these walls that we call limits. Because our access to education births artistry. Our opportunity opens originality. And when we as Black scholars are given the chance, we do more than just take part, we take flight. We manifest opportunities for ourselves we would have never been able to access lifetimes ago. We are the architects of our own ambition, the engineers of elevation, the poets of all possibility. We build jobs, businesses, and blueprints of Black excellence, crafted by our hands, dreamed by our minds, and carried by our hearts. And through it all, we continue to rise, to reach, and remind the world that where you're born does not define who you become. Because we know better than anyone that where you start is never going to be where you finish. Because we choose to believe. believe in the power to dream, to know, the power to achieve, the power to take nothing and make everything. And that is the story that we are here to tell. Thank you.